politics rather than policy, spying on officials. Those are the allegations against Sheriff Joe Arpaio listed in a brand new lawsuit. ABC 15's Elizabeth Irwin has been pouring through the just released court documents. And Elizabeth, these are some pretty serious accusations.
Stephanie, this time we're talking about what happened at that Gilbert dog kennel where 23 dogs died last year. The Sheriff Arpaio lawsuit claims his decision to charge Austin and Logan Flake had nothing to do with the facts of the case and everything to do with retaliation against Austin Flake's dad.
The 14-page lawsuit cuts right to the chase, explaining why Austin and Logan Flake want Sheriff Joe Arpaio, his wife Ava, and the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors to pay up. Here's why the Flakes' attorney says Arpaio might have a bone to pick with the Flakes, or more specifically, Austin's dad, Senator Jeff Flake. First, Arpaio considered running against Senator Flake in 2011. Then, the lawsuit points out Flake publicly criticized the so-called birther movement and Arpaio's investigation into where President Barack Obama was born. The lawsuit says, quote, Arpaio specifically targeted plaintiffs Austin and Logan Flake, partly for the benefit of harming Senator Flake, a politician who had disagreed with him on such issues as immigration and the legitimacy of the president's birth certificate.
The key issue here is a failure to provide food, water, and shelter.
In September of last year, Arpaio held a news conference announcing the 21 charges MCSO was pursuing against Austin and Logan Flake. The lawsuit says that news conference, quote, served absolutely no valid law enforcement purpose and was held in violation of both police and prosecutorial ethics. The allegations get even worse, claiming Arpaio directed his detective to lie to the grand jury, and it says MCSO conducted surveillance on Senator Flake and his wife at their home.
It is something that any future grand jury presentation must address.
Back in December, Maricopa County Attorney Bill Montgomery dismissed the case against the Flakes. He would eventually refile charges against the owners of that Gilbert dog kennel, but chose to leave the Flakes out of the litigation. People who lost their dogs weren't happy with that decision, but the Flakes lawsuit points to that moment as proof the Flakes did nothing wrong.
And Sheriff Joe Arpaio released a statement about this today that reads in part, quote, my office stands by this investigation and the work of our professional and dedicated Animal Crimes Unit detectives. The allegation being made by the Flakes attorney and that this investigation was in any way politically motivated is completely false. The Maricopa County Board of Supervisors also named in the lawsuit they did not want to comment about this investigation. Also, I talked to the attorney who is representing the Flakes. He said he didn't want to comment either, saying unlike Arpaio, he respects their obligation not to seek publicity at the sake of the justice system. Back to you.